I shall fix my camera. Just briefly. Okay, I'm all good. Okay, let's see.
Is there a puzzle about composing melodies?
Adorable. That's fast. Citizens are back in the city. Excuse me, do you guys need help?
You are... What strange clothing and accent you have.
I'm Vidyarin.
Oh, are you the warriors that followed Lord Finon back from the frontier?
The endless frontier. Oh wait, that's the wrong frontier. You speak with an accent? Nowhere near as puzzling as how we have a common tongue. Yes, that's us.
Thank goodness. I hear you're both exceptional warriors, as masterful as the Chrysosairs. Could you help us restore this column here? Nothing has been going right these days. First those minions of Nikador attack, and now this column collapses right outside our home. Can we really keep going?
Restore it with just human effort. It's gonna take a couple of days at least.
Not with human effort, of course.
High Priest Treeby. Oh, Kefali on high, our prayers are heard. We won't need to trouble you any further, kind warriors.
She's like, I gotta cover this up. And he thought we could summon miracles? I did feel something strange in me.
Huh? When we all arrived in Akama? Come to think of it, we felt something a bit odd too.
Ooh.
Maybe you also have the ability to learn Ornyx's prayers too?
Is that rare?
Not at all! We have lots of priests here, but some are more gifted than others. Why don't you both try chanting? Treeby will see if you get it.
Oh yeah, okay. Robin can use this, look at her.
Wow! You got it on the first try! You're a natural.
One more time, as Robin would say.
A miracle fresh from the oven. Go, bring word to the bard. Frontier heroes grace Akama. Feats abound right here.
Do you also teach journalism here in Amphoreus? I don't seem to be cut out for this.
Okay, there are many others like you. It just means you're meant to be a warrior. Oh, you met Aggie, right? How did your chat go?
I now know all there is to know about you.
Really? That's pretty impressive. You know, we are pretty certain there's more to your sudden arrival to Akama. And Treeby has never seen a priest achieve resonance with Ornyx on their first try. But with this, you should be able to clear any obstacle when traveling around Amphoreus. Most of the time, at least. Oh, right! We came by to check if you have teleslates with you. It'll be a lot easier to get around Akama with them.
Teleslates? Pull out your phone. Is this... You mean this device? Pull out your phone, pull out your phone. They're like, either way. It's so funny.
Yeah! I knew it! There are also Yanisopolis priests beyond the... beyond Akama. Like the city you're from.
Oh.
Let's see. This looks different, but it works more or less the same. Maybe a little resonance will do the trick. All set! Now we can contact one another with our teleslates. Only in Akama, though. Messages won't send once you're outside Aggie's web of golden threads.
Ah, that is surprising.
Did you think we were some backwater people who don't understand anything?
Maybe.
You can also use any currency you have on you. Talantan scales will determine the value of all items, so there's no need to worry about being penniless in the Holy City.
Oh, nice. Won't that mess up the economy?
Not if it's just the two of you, but if any of the council elders happen to ask, it's our little secret.
Man, naughty little girl like
Time
Hook.
to get back to work.
Hook's
Have fun
cousin,
exploring
Chibi.
the city. We'll see you two later.
Out of the shadow of the past, you've not stepped, Chrysos heir. The weight of the core flame, if you wish to bear, you must bury the past. Suspend the pain.
I'll try my best, Cartonis, but why keep mentioning it if you already know I can't do it?
Here, your guests are.
Hello.
You two. You're back much quicker than I imagined. I thought that Aglaya would keep you for a bit longer. Here you go. This is the compensation I previously mentioned. I asked the most famous Grand Craftsman in the Holy City to repair your spear.
Good, because you messed it up and it's your fault that it was messed up.
Once again, let me offer my sincere apologies for any offense I caused during our first meeting.
10. Judging solely from its exterior, I cannot see any signs of damage. It's truly incredible.
The one who crafted this spear must also be a renowned master. I guess there's always someone greater out there. Although I still can't imagine a world outside Amphoreus. Or perhaps I've just never given it much thought until I met you two. You've probably now heard about the tripartite prophecy that descended upon Amphoreus and the mission of the Chrysos heirs. For us, pursuing the prophecy is the purpose of our journey. Therefore, thinking too much about other things is unnecessary.
Hasn't anyone questioned the prophecy?
The reason it's a prophecy is because it appeared in the form of a miracle. No one knows exactly whose will it represents.
Yeah, that's suspicious,
There's
sir.
another theory that it is the whispers of Kefali before their eternal slumber. It was the Sky Father who scattered their divine blood all over the land that gave rise to the Chrysos heirs. Of course, that is just one of many popular folktales. Please, don't simply dismiss it as silly superstition. The people of this world have already experienced the transition from skepticism to firm belief, and this transition wasn't easy to achieve. Many have paid the price.
What Aglaya, Aglaya, sorry. What Aglaya conveyed to us is more than a collective mission. As an individual, what role did you play in all of this, Finon?
Me? I'm still seeking that answer myself. But if the gods favor me, I believe that my core flame won't be far.
Is it Nikador?
I'm a soldier who was taught how to fight at a young age. From the day I was selected by the prophecy, I've regarded the Lance of Fury as my goal. One day, I'll break the
maybe
lance
not.
and take the core flame of strife.
You don't know.
But discussing such a bitter topic is a bummer. I'm embarrassed since I think I'm the one who brought it up. Oh, right. Tribi mentioned that you two also use teleslates. Why don't we exchange contacts? Please also accept these gifts as a token of my appreciation. Since the weather is
Teleslates.
great, why don't you two look around some more? I won't take up more of your time. See you later.
It's our two distinguished guests.
Ah,
Welcome
it's
to the
dead
dwelling
lady.
of the Dromeses. Well, I'm also just passing by.
You're also here to unwind?
Yes, I enjoy the air here. It's rather sweet, full of the fragrance of life.
Speaking of which, is Miss Castrum also Chrysos
Yes.
Heir? Chrysos Heir? My apologies if you want to talk about this topic. I'll just stop myself here.
Thank you, Mr. Dan Hong.
Well, should I show off my dance moves? Seems to have understood you, but it's choosing to ignore you. So rude.
Oh, this child looks hungry. Since you were here, do you two want to try feeding the Dromeses?
As long as they don't eat me too.
Their feed is dry red soil and it's very clean. There's some over there. Since it's your first time feeding, just a small piece will do.
Can I have a taste?
Of course, but it's very bitter and hard to digest.
She just immediately quashes your wild idea. How can I not have Trailblazer here? That's so funny. Like, I want Robin in the party, but Trailblazer's gotta.
Please stay tuned.
Their feet is dry red soil.
You eat. Offer the feed to Den Hung. Eat the feed in front of the drummers. Offer the red soil feed to the drummers. Eat the feed in front of the drummers. You really sit there with clear hand, then look up and check the drummer's expression. Drum? Is you see confusion, hesitation, perhaps a hint of hidden defiance? The guy looks down at you as if to say, "Do you have the guts, little one?" You've never underestimated by an animal in your life, though your life hasn't been that long. Now that's probably only one way to save your dignity. You bite from the red cube next to you, two spectators who witness and gasp. And Castrum doesn't lie, the taste of the red clay is truly bitter. Its bitterness is unlike any medicine. It strikes the softest part of your soul, making you question every meaning of trailblazing. Surprisingly, it isn't hard, but it's not necessarily a good thing. After chewing it a few times, the sticky flecks of red soil stain your teeth. No matter how you use your tongue, you can't get rid of it. Drink some water. You hold the clean water in your mouth, trying hard to wash it away, but the bitterness still lingers stubbornly. The drummer lets out a mocking cry. Now you not only earned its ridicule, but also its ongoing duty of feeding it.
That was a little unexpected. Don't worry, there's a lot more feed over there. Just go get another piece.
You gotta do it, it's trailblazing. It's so funny. The big guy in front lets out a satisfied sound. You don't know how it chews and digests these clumps of clay, but to them, these hard red clay must be as delicious as a freshly sizzling steak.
It looks very happy. Perhaps you could try petting it?
Oh, yes, please. Gently pat it on the head.
It seems to enjoy it a lot. You get along very well with the Dromus. It makes me envious.
Don't you want to try petting it as well? It'll also like you.
Me? No thanks. It's alright.
Miss Castrum, are you concerned about something? Since we arrived in the area, we hope to build closer relationships with everyone through our actions.
Please don't misunderstand. When you helped Akuma, you already showed ample goodwill. It's just that I am not too good with social contact, regardless of whether it's with people or with these children. So please don't take it to heart.
Alright, take a photo of the Dromas over here. It's a rare encounter with such an amazing creature.
Would you two like a photo with this child? In that case, I might be able to help.
Ooh, thank you. Do you enjoy
Yes,
taking photos?
It is an interest of mine.
Oh my. Alright then, thanks for your help.
No problem. Please place the photo stone on the ground.
On the ground? Let's just do what she says. March 7's camera on the ground, and Kesha spins down to pick it up.
Beautiful colors. It's very cute. The aperture, exposure index, and preset filter. Although it looks different on the outside, it actually has the same internal structure. There won't be any issues. Alright, get into position. And we're done. I hope that you like it.
Kesha just places the camera on the ground, you bend down and pick it up. Look at each other, huh? What's the reason behind the black and white filter?
My apologies. It's just personal preference. I like black and white photos. If it bothers you, I can take another photo.
Oh, that won't be necessary. This is fine.
I'm glad that I could help. Then, I'll take my leave now. Please continue playing with the Dromases.
Dromases, hehehe. There's ever a stand-in photographer of the script? Are you speaking in Stiller on Hunter all of a sudden? Well, you could say that Miss Castrum is not very talkative. No, that's not it. She's just a little elusive? Even when we came across her previously, she avoided physical contact with others. These crisis heirs are wildly different personalities in comparison. Finon seems to be the most normal one. Hey Denhong, where's the Marmoreal Market looking to you guys? How's the Marmoreal looking to you guys? Marmoreal Market. Plenty of interesting people. We got to, wander around plenty. That's nice as long as you enjoyed yourself. The best have also returned from the original bustling state before the war. Once you're done walking around, meet me back at Marmoreal Palace. Aglaya has prepared a huge gift for you.
Hey, are you in the forum?
Forum? Which one?
The one about the rosy celestial maiden? It's getting more popular by the minute. I don't see you in there yet. Hurry up! It's filling up quickly.
Rosy Celestial Maiden Forum. I'm starting to get a little curious too. I have a strange feeling about this. I hope this isn't what I think it is. Let's go take a look. Excuse me, you accidentally overheard something about a forum just now? We'd like to find out more.
Your outfits, who exactly?
We're warriors from a foreign land who assisted in the defense of Akuma?
Ah, brave warriors. Pardon me. I didn't expect you to be interested in such social affairs, but sure thing. Please, take out your teleslate. I'll help you connect to Akuma's World Wound Web.
Oh, it's actually an online discussion forum. I knew it!
Got it. Please take a look.
Like I said, Rosy Celestial Maiden doesn't resemble someone from Amphoreus no matter what. If there are so many wonders you won't see Amphoreus in the photo stone, a world of snow, countless small boats in the sky, splendor skyscrapers. Oh no! The world beyond the sky is real. Her hair's pink and she wore short blue blouse and her eyes as the sea reflecting the light of the sunset. Is this Marvel not Mystia's human avatar? Lady Aglaya is Mystia's ambassador. Nonsense. I already said that Rosy Celestial Maiden isn't from Amphoreus, she's from beyond the sky. I'll admit that I've read a great many unofficial historical records, but the skyship calamity is not a apocryphal tale. It's a tragedy that really happened. No one can pass the Sky Dome while Aquila maintains their beautiful gaze. After all, it's questionable that any world beyond the sky even exists. Even if the celestial existence of the Rosy Celestial Maiden is in dispute. I still have a few attires that Lady Aglaya made herself. I hope I can make it to the Rosy Celestial Maiden's acquaintance with this as supreme garbs as a gift. I told you I saw it with my own eyes. Really? Then I saw Nikidora and Kefali clasping hands and gesture of peace with my own eyes. My dear explorer, you're speaking drivel. You must have been deceived by Zagreus. I'm speaking in honesty and you treat me like this? Fine, so be it. I'll prove the existence of the world behind the sky by my own means. Watch me, I'll soar beyond the sky. Even if it risks my own life, I'll see the Rosy Celestial Maiden and silence you all. Oh no, that diminished guy is the one who took the photo first. It must be him. He must have opened the album and saw the photos that March 7th previously took. March 7th has now become a celestial maiden. We must stop her. Her power is growing too great. That's beside the point. There are many than 100 people in here, and no one believes that Daimonis is saying. We don't know what he'll do next. If the situation gets out of control, the consequences might be disastrous. Half the crisis heirs are too busy to surf the web. Mankind's greatest greatest enemy, social media. We have to find Daimonis before anything gets worse.
Citizen, calm down. Don't do anything
Citizen,
foolish.
netizen.
This is the Garden of Life, the holy ground of the Bow of Rift. Are you trying to defile the gods?
Defile the gods? No, you guys are completely wrong. The wise Circes will be proud of me. Just watch.
What is he trying to do? Let's get closer and take a look. He's gonna jump! Also, I heard a noise around here. Oh, here we go.
Is that all?
Firefly will save you.
The wisdom of Circes should be shared equally by all. I, Explorer Damionis, shall put on these wings today and touch the sky. proving to everyone that a world beyond the sky exists.
Wings?
That's right. Right here, right now.
That is a giant flying amphora! You're going to fall to your death!
Ridicule me all you want. I shall prove myself and remove all doubts.
Until the clockwork tricks on him. I think he's gonna die. Do you think he'll succeed? Oh, use the clockwork tricks on him. Lucky doesn't react. You think you can use the Penaconian key to open an Amphorean lock? That's wishful thinking. Do you think he'll succeed? Obviously not. You can't just sit by and watch him die. Let's go.
You two are the distinguished guests of Lady Aglaya?
Mr. Damianis, please calm down. Don't act rashly.
I know that you must have your own reasons to hide the truth. I shall not make things difficult.
Proceeds to make things difficult for us.
Thank you for showing me the image from beyond the sky. Now I shall embark on this earth-shaking undertaking. Damionis always follows through on his words.
You've really misunderstood.
Save your words of persuasion. I've made up my mind.
Appeasing him does not work. It's time to change the strategy. Your efforts are meaningless.
My friend, your tone has betrayed you. I understand that you're trying to persuade me to stay.
A clever fool. That's how to describe people like him, right?
I'm almost moved by his persistence.
Save your words. Aquila, feel my wrath.
Running out of time. If we don't take action, it's human life after all. There's no choice. Let's just tell him. Damianis.
What did you just say?
So, I was right? You really are from beyond the sky?
We're bound by a pact. I cannot reveal the truth to you.
A pact? Ah, so that's why he called you distinguished guests of Aglaya.
Damionis, we're taking you in for an interrogation.
This is not going to go well.
What happened to Damionis?
He learned something that he should never have learned. We can only hand him over to Lady Aglaya for judgment. Instead of worrying about his safety, perhaps you guys should worry about the impact of the
We
rumors.
were working on that,
Although
but
no one
he
believes
stole
what
the
Damionis
camera.
said about a world beyond the sky, the rosy celestial maiden has already spread everywhere.
Oh, look, not only is she spread everywhere, but so is the disease she caught, which is why she's back in the Astral Express, right?
There's only one thing you can do right now. Go to Varix Leo and share something even more interesting with him. That way, there's a chance that you can cover up the rumors. As for what happened earlier, you won't tell anyone else about it. So go now, brave heroes.
Yeah, I sense sarcasm in your voice, lady. This is Vex Leo. Is it really a lion's head? No matter how you look at it, it looks like any other statue. How do we interact with it? Put your hands in the lion's mouth, Dan.
Look who came to visit this mighty lion.
Oh, look, it worked.
Aren't you Akima's two new friends? The brave warriors from a faraway place. It's an honor to meet you.
Kitty. Seems like you're very well informed.
Did anyone tell you? I'm the far-seeing eye and all-hearing ear of Akima. I see and hear every single thing that happens in the streets and alleys of this place.
So you're like the local busybody? We would like to request your help. Currently, rumors are spreading the Rosy social media garden has spread throughout the holy city.
Brave warriors. I'm afraid that I won't be able to help with that. Rumors. As long as the citizens like it, who cares about whether it's true or not? However, the way you two are trying to stop it from spreading further, could there be some other reason? How about sharing it with me?
No, he's lying. He's deceptive. Why are you so interested in the tea?
Don't be fooled by it. This lion loves engaging in gossip and rumors.
Well, that's why I asked, sir.
A few days ago, when people were besmirching my tribe's honor, didn't you also turn a blind eye?
Isn't this Lord Mighty? How have you been lately?
The face of a lion, but the courage of a soulless hyena. You and your brothers will do anything for the sake of entertainment, even encouraging despicable acts such as fabricating history. There's no limit to how low you would stoop.
How could you call that a fabrication? At most, it's just a little reinterpretation. Artistic reinterpretation.
Shut it. Do as they say. Otherwise, I'll turn you into iron dust with my bare hands.
You got it. I'll fix that right now. I assure all of you that from now on, you'll no longer hear the words Rosy Celestial Maiden.
Thank you for your help.
Don't misunderstand. I'm just annoyed at that lion head. Also, Finon seems to think highly of you guys. If you were to be disposed of for such a trivial reason, his weak and fragile heart might not be able to bear it.
Figures. Disposed of.
Pray for the best, outsider. Pray that this farce has not reached the ears of Aglaya.
Oh, right! You can see the abyss from here! It's quite a nice place for a photo!
You stare into the abyss and it stares back at you.
Look! The Gate of Infinity! It's very eye-catching, isn't it? That's where we met!
The landscape of Amphoreus is breathtaking, and the past this place must have been a beautiful paradise.
The past cannot be recreated. All we can do is follow the prophecy and move forward.
The past cannot be recreated, but clearly you showed us, you know, the Time Titans
Those are two
miracle.
different concepts. We can draw upon the power of the Veil of Evernight through prayer, and then salvage necessary items from the past for our own use. It isn't actually reversing time.
Even so, it still goes against the laws of physics that we know of. Is that even surprising considering that there are also gods in this world? And even gods have to obey the underlying laws of the world. I'm still trying to understand Amphoreus' laws. We'll take photos later. Let's go meet Aglaya now.
Just hearing this melody makes me feel...
Have you heard?
Seems like all the rooms are...
Aggie, we're back!
Thanks for your hard work. Is there any news from Trian?
Not yet, but we've already figured out where the deserters are headed to. With a little more time, we'll be able to track down the location of Castrum Kremnos.
Mighty has already mentioned this place before.
Oh, he's that candid with the two of you. Castrum Kremnos, both Nikador's territory and their current abode, is a moving city-state enveloped in fog.
So back when the Titan was repelled, Lady Trian was off chasing the enemy.
Let's talk about something less serious for now. Would you mind giving the three of us some space, Treepy?
Of course. Hope you like this gift.
Welcome to your private bath chamber.
How fancy. It's even better than the Pentaconian hotel rooms. Well, it's hard to compare them directly. This place is indeed more spacious and the decor is quite impressive.
I'm glad that you're satisfied with the arrangements. Here, take some time and get to know your surroundings.
Aren't you gonna test the water's temperature? Do you like a cold dragon young? Danung dips his two fingers into the bath to check the water temperature. It's lukewarm. Great, you silently think in your mind, trying hard not to let him see your schadenfreude. 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 Floopin. Spoopin. Okay. Your lounge chair in the room looks completely comfy and enticing. You're worried that you completely lose motivation to trailblaze if you lie on it. Thinking about it, all the twists and the turns and the hardships you've been through, are they worth it? Lying here, welcoming an eternal, comfy slumber? Maybe that's where you belong. I know what you're thinking. Don't be tempted by a mere lounge chair. Is it a basin? It looks like something's used for rituals. I feel like I've seen this in a movie before. A premium sink. Is this a mini dream pool?
It's not your average wash basin. This ceremonial vessel belonged to the Chrysos heirs and is now my gift to the both of you. You have learned, to some extent, about the history of Amphoreus and of the holy city Arkema. Now, I wish for both of you to witness the journey of the Chrysos heirs for yourselves.
What do you mean by witness?
In ancient times, Fegusa, the chalice of plenty, concealed the beginning of the world amidst billowing waves. When the ancient ocean priests discovered that place, they used spirit water to build a barrier in order to prevent the site from being disturbed by external forces. However, they also left behind a passageway. That passageway is none other than the ceremonial basin in front of you. Clear yourselves of all distracting thoughts and wash your faces with the spirit water inside the basin. When you next open your eyes, you shall witness for yourselves the Vortex of Genesis, a great sanctuary that houses the original divinity of the 12 Titans. It's also the place where the prophesized miracle of Genesis will occur.
I can't wait to see it.
For your first time, I shall personally guide you into the depths. Close your eyes and hold your breath. Sever all other sounds and let my whispers fill your ears. Take a handful of the pristine water. Lift your palms in front of your chest and feel the water gently flow away through your fingers. Sink deeper and do this once more. Submerge your wrists in the spirit water. Familiarize yourself with its temperature, its touch. Spread your fingers, then lower your head and search.
You're making me sleep. ASMR Aglaya.
Feel the spirit water flow against your face until all of your senses are submerged. Floating, sinking,
sleeping, think, hear, feel.
Into the depths.
He just sticks his head right in.
You now stand at the heart of this world.
Wow, that's so cool.
Now, I require your honesty.
Oh. Is she evil like I thought? What's the meaning of this? We've been made.
This is no laughing matter. It's an interrogation.
Damn.
While the both of you were roaming the city, someone was paying attention to your every move. Unfortunately, you have broken your promises.
Not on purpose, lady. We are indeed aware of our transgression, however, we only did so to save a life.
The Holy City's fate is as fragile as threat. I must exercise prudence in order to eliminate sources of potential disaster. I will grant the both of you another chance to mend our broken trust. The golden thread shall judge.
Oh my
on
gosh.
behalf.
Can we just eliminate her
If
now?
you
I'm gonna
choose
fight her.
You will live, else you will perish.
Now I just take you out.
We meet again, distinguished guests.
Castrum will be your executioner.
Big lie, it's undeniable that we broke our agreement. Carelessness. However, you never explained to us that revealing that a world beyond the sky exists would lead to dire consequences. What I want to know is, how exactly is the crime that we have committed?
A reasonable request. It is indeed my oversight for failing to tell you everything in time. There have always been people in Amphoreus who looked beyond the skies. Indeed, there used to be a usurper nation that spared no expense in constructing sky ships with the desire to break through the blue sky and reach the stars. However, Aquila's divine punishment fell the instant the fleet of sky ships took flight. An entire city-state, along with all of its subjects, was reduced to ash in that moment. It's not that Amphoreus is unwilling to head toward the stars. Yet, anyone who even thinks about breaching the firmament would undoubtedly infuriate the gods, causing this land of the living to burn, and an entire nation of mortals to perish. The Eye of Twilight is only one example of this. This is forbidden territory, which can never be ventured into.
Well, that explains that. You should have probably told us that beforehand, you know? Like, leaving... This is the funny thing. People get mad at us all the time in Honkai for, like, not knowing their, like, places. But, like, it's not our fault. We're travelers, right? They're saying it's better to pretend it doesn't exist instead. Humanity's always longed for the sky, and this is something that you can't prevent.
Divine punishment has never been fair. As Akima's guardian, I must do the same. This is a world dominated by Titans, and that order can only be toppled by the Chrysos heirs. Therefore, the only thing that I can do right now is to ensure that the both of you remain devoted. 3 steps, Castrus.
Yes, Lady Aglaya.
I shall ask you full questions. Dishonest answers will cause the golden thread to vibrate, while truthful responses will not affect the thread. The number of times that the thread trembles is the number of steps forward that the executioner will take. If she isn't standing behind you after all 4 questions have been asked and answered, the both of you will have passed this test. If she is, your journey will end here.
You'll fall asleep amid the warm embrace of flowers and feel no pain. That I can guarantee.
There's no need for such guarantees. Does this mean we can lie up to 2 times?
If you treat your lives as mere trifles, then you may do as you wish.
Oh, sneaky. Regardless of what she says, we're fine as long as our consciences are clear.
Well, then
interesting.
Let us begin.
Okay.
Question 1.
Do not talk about the Stellaron.
Outlanders, why have you come to Amphoreus?
Oh boy. To allow our journey to continue? Yeah.
A truthful response. A step will not be recorded. Question 2. Outlanders, why did you lend your aid to Akima?
These are pretty easy questions. Because our courageous spirit and selfless hearts are what we did, we shouldn't have hated Alchema. To allow our journey to continue. I mean, like, that's not fair. What is right, what is wrong? It's literally the answer to allow our journey to continue.
No fluctuations detected. A step will not be recorded.
Interesting. Interesting.
Question 3.
My gosh.
Outlanders, if the current situation changed dramatically, could you eventually point your blades at Akima and its citizens?
I can't make any guarantees.
A response that lacks embellishment. you have no misgivings about the friction or suspicion that your answer might cause. A step will not be recorded. Final question.
Wow.
Outlander. An unknown but surging power exists
Oh no.
within your body.
Nuh-uh.
Are you willing to use it to aid the Chrysos heirs in slaying the gods?
No, we don't know. It's one of the destruction seeds of disaster. Be careful, it might backfire.
An angry threat, but one laced with uncertainty. You don't understand the power within your body either. A step.
Damn, that's really crazy.
Recorded this time.
Wow, that's crazy.
All 4 questions have been asked and answered.
That I was not expecting.
You have earned a second chance with your honesty. Both of you may continue to stay in Akima, and its citizens will continue to view you as distinguished guests. However, you must promise that today's farce will not occur again.
It's more than appropriate for us to say that last part. You seriously expect us to help you after what you just went through?
Regardless of your choice, the Chrysos heirs will continue to follow the path in the prophecy. You may be a ray of hope that fell onto Amphoreus. However, until all has been proven, you cannot be allowed to pose a threat to Amphoreus.
Are Chrysos heirs as paranoid as you?
For the Holy City, I am willing to bear all the traits that others despise and use every heartless yet effective trick in the book.
Ooh, not good. Forgive us, but I'm afraid our cooperation cannot continue under these conditions. If we cannot gain the people's know, if we cannot gain your trust, Lady Gaia, we'll depart. And Amphoreus isn't the only option for the Nameless. Things don't have to end on a sour note between us.
I respect your decision.
Damn.
Hold on! Please, wait a moment.
Finan?
Aglaya, as the first person to encounter them, I have some thoughts I would like to share regarding whether they can stay.
Yeesh.
Do speak your mind.
When I first met them in the Abyss, I was wary of them as well, and never let my guard down throughout our journey back to the Holy City. However, during the battle to defend Akima, we fought side by side numerous times. The look in someone's eyes in moments of life and death never lies. And I was able to detect the conviction in their eyes back then. That's why I was willing to put my life in their hands. Please believe a warrior's intuition. At present, Akima is desperate for aid, and I am loath to lose 2 allies just like that. Isn't this what Miss Castrum believes as well?
Yeah. I'm more willing to view death as a peaceful farewell than a punishment.
So 2 Chrysos heirs are willing to vouch for you. It seems my actions were too high-handed. Finan, will you fulfill your duty as host and look after our distinguished guests?
Well, I'm not good at formalities. I'll do my best.
Cass... Next time, I hope you will express your thoughts openly.
I will.
Now, it's time to welcome the newcomers to the Vortex of Genesis.
This lady, man.
As you both have chosen to
Man,
trust
lady.
these outlanders, ensure they are adequately informed about the mysteries
Jeez.
concealed within.
Sorry, should have gotten here earlier. Please, hear me out before you make up your mind. I swear by the honor of the Chrysos heirs here, that your lives were never in
Yeah,
danger.
okay. Don't believe that.
Before the interrogation started, Miss Castrum already sent a message to me, hoping that I would stop Aglaya.
Only a select few can sway Lady Aglaya, and Lord Finan is one of them.
But she didn't even apologize.
Aglaya, She has long sealed her heart in ice for Akima's sake.
6 phase ice? Ba-dum-bum.
Maybe this is the price of being a demigod. Standing among mortals, yet still so far from them. One more thing to explain. Let's not worry about that for now. You'll soon find out that Amphoreus' deepest secrets are all hidden here.
Like any planet.
Well, first, kindly look upward. What you see right now is the astral zodiac of the vortex of Genesis, divided into 12 parts that record the flame-chased journey of the Chrysos heirs.
Wait, so does that mean that not all of them are discovered yet? Because there's only some of them lit.
The 12 vacant signs symbolize the 12 titans of Amphoreus, while each illuminated constellation represents one core flame that mankind has restored to its rightful place.
There's half of them.
The generations before us paid a heavy price for that. The journey of the Chrysos heirs once faced immense hurdles and made no progress for a very long time. It was Aglaya and Tribi who rallied the Chrysos heirs from all over the world once again,
Yeesh.
leading us to re-embark on this prophesized journey.
And they are the only 2 demigods in the Holy City.
Shouldn't it be the only 4?
While Tribi, Trian, and Trinon are 3 individuals, I suppose they're considered one single divine essence. In the past, the Titans were the pillars of the world. Yet the prophecy's revelation is that these 12 pillars must be shattered, and the world's order reconstructed. But here's the problem. After the fall of the old gods, someone must hold up the broken pillars and fill the vacant seats until the coming of the miracle of Genesis. Otherwise, the entire world will collapse before the prophecy comes true.
Great.
Aglaya and Tribi have already laid their own gods to rest, making them now both human and divine, as well as the bearers of Amphoreus' fate.
Wow. You mentioned pursuing Strife Titan. What you meant by your core flame?
Bringing down the Titans, retrieving the core flames, and filling the vacant seats. This is the mission of the Chrysos heirs, and I'm following in the footsteps of those 2.
Mission. Huh.
When it comes to the 12 Titans, no words can describe them more vividly than the whispers within the constellations. Why not step forward and listen to them for yourselves? So, did you hear it?
I did.
The first time I heard the voices of the Titans, I was just the boy playing with swords, oblivious to the meaning of life. To this day, I still don't know why the prophecy chose me. But I'm grateful for it. Without this journey, I might have already become a wandering soul on the battlefield. Alright, that's enough of my story. I want to extend a heartfelt invitation to you. Join the Chrysos heirs and aid us in hunting down Nikador and retrieving the core flame from the Titan of Strife.
I have a feeling we're gonna collect all these and then we're gonna have to fight whatever pops out of here.
I'll do my best to provide you with answers.
Yeah, okay. How are the Chrysos heirs chosen?
Unfortunately, the workings of the prophecy still remain a mystery to us all. The only reliable speculation is that it favors those caught in dire circumstances and bestows miracles upon them.
Why are there other Chrysos heirs in the world? Where are they?
Legend has it that the first Chrysos heir was born millennia ago. Since then, the Chosen Ones began to walk this earth. Then came the Chrysos War. A conflict backed by the gods, yet one that brought much bloodshed and claimed many
Maybe
heroes.
this is a planet instead of Earth, since Earth is the Earth concept.
By the time of my birth, the tales of the Chrysos heirs had become more like legends than historical accounts. If there are others called forth by the prophecy, I trust that fate will guide them to us.
How do you plan to fight Nikador?
Armed with courage and unwavering
Oh gosh, that is a
resolve.
bad plan.
Our quest will begin as soon as Trian locates Castrum Kremnos. Without a doubt, it will be a momentous battle to the death. Prepare yourselves. The path ahead is bound to be perilous, and I won't impose my will upon you. Yet, if you choose to stay, I, Finam, from Aedes Elysiae, will spare no effort to bridge the gap between you and the Chrysos heirs.
Thawing the ice in Lady Aglaya's heart won't be easy, but I will do my best as well.
Aw. I leave the decision to you. You letting me make this decision seriously? I trust your judgment more on matters like this. I leave and no, we're staying. Of course we're staying. We don't have any other choice. There's no reasonable. There's no reason to leave.
That's wonderful to hear. You truly are the hope of Amphoreus.
Yeah, sure.
I've always believed that the journey of the Chrysos heirs is not meant to be the saga of a select few, and that we must unite all potential allies, especially heroic figures like you. Once we triumph in the battle against Nikedor, that should dispel Aglaya's doubts.
Lord Finon, our guests seem quite weary. Should we have them return to the bath chamber for some rest?
My apologies, I got a bit carried away. It's been a long first day for you here on Amphoreus. Be sure to rest well in the bath chamber. I trust that Trianne will have returned with news about Castrum Kremnos by the time the two of you are fully recharged.
Oh, that was a lot of drama for one day. Let's go. Finon's guarantee we can at least take a moment to rest without worries. I feel like you might have forgotten something. We've got to take a photo of this place for March 7th. I almost forgot. Good thing you still remembered that. Let's capture the spectacle of the Vortex of Genesis. The totems of the 12 Titans stand like 12 pairs of watchful, imperious eyes, overseeing the world they forged, nurtured, and ultimately brought to ruin. With the 12 constellations align and shine, the miracle that Chrysos heirs speak of will illuminate, so their prophecy claims. Oh my gosh! This is such a pretty picture. Man. I don't know if I can... Alright, the constellations, the 12 Titans are there. Time to head out. Where's the, this way? Okay.
It's still early. Where to now?
What is this one? Oh, okay. I like to type people in my dream. You know, I really wish these would have been connected to trophies, because Honkai doesn't have many trophies. But, wow, 6666. But, you know, it would be nice to have those.
A day of peaceful repose.
Let's wait and see.
Please stay tuned.
Oh yes, the chairs. So much has happened today. But do you have something on my face? Today, you talked more than you did the entire 3 worlds before this. Well, since talkative ones isn't around, someone has to take her place. And besides, it's been a long day for me too, so let's get through the review quickly. Agreed. My estimation, it took us almost 20 system hours to figure out the current conditions on Amphoreus and build connections with the locals. A pretty good start. But I feel there's more to everything than meets the eye. Even the Chrysos heirs themselves aren't unified as we'd imagined. They're still looking at things through a clouded lens. Goliath's verbal attack on us was also quite sudden. There might be a reason behind it. With all these doubts in our minds, we can only just do our best. There's no right answer for the Trailblaze after all. All we can do is dive into this world and take things one step at a time. Plenty of questions are still up in the air, but my brain is too tired to handle them all. Finan's right. Let's call it a day and save them for tomorrow?
Aggie, this campaign is going to turn out fine, right?
Do not harbor doubt, teacher. As the interpreter of the prophecy for the Chrysos heirs, any uncertainty in your words may undermine people's resolve.
Alright. But it's just you and us here. By the way, Aggie, I was actually wondering, when you were in the vortex earlier with them, were you actually going to...
Certainly not.
Phew, that's good to know.
Why even bother to ask? If you were truly convinced of my intent to harm them, you would have intervened.
You sure don't miss a thing. We are just curious. What is really going through your head, Aggie?
Initially, my plan was to use the threat of banishment to test their resolve and perseverance. But I noticed a sense of unease in Castrum. She trusted in them, and even reached out to Finan in secret, believing I was unaware. Therefore, I took advantage of the situation and changed the threat from banishment to execution to see if the two could remain firm under the most extreme pressure. Simultaneously, it might also strengthen their bonds with Finan and Castrum.
Do you have to go to such lengths for the battle against Nikador? That's going to make it a lot tougher for you to gain their trust.
That's not important. You and I will eventually step off the stage and leave Amphoreus' fate in the hands of others. That's the future you foresee, isn't it?
Yeah.
The prophecy of deliverance is nothing if not ambiguous. It urges us to defy the gods, yet refrains from providing a clear glimpse of what lies ahead.
Right so nervous about all that.
It is people's faith in the prophecy that unites them around the Chrysos heirs. Should a time come when their faith is shaken, all will crumble. Hence, we must be prepared. When our task is to craft the armor for the Deliverer, what harm is there if you and I don humble attire?
Aggie, have you noticed... You keep saying you don't believe in humanity's altruism, but your actions are a counterexample.
Yep.
Perhaps it's because my humanity is distancing itself from me. Another never-ending dawn. How bright is the day, and how long is the night. The golden thread hangs unusually silent today, as if the heavens, earth, and ocean are all holding their breath. Could they be mourning the impending downfall of a titan?
I really think it's a bad idea.
Now. Would you care to join me?
You know, like I feel like we're killing the titans and we shouldn't
Never been
be.
able to say no in all these hundreds of years.
What's that sound? Ooh, what? Which? Who's talking? Calm down. This time, next time? Is that you, Stellaron? Ron? Stell? Who? You, I, who am I? Broken, lost, want complete. Shouldn't disturb me. Am I dreaming? It feels like that voice has been talking in my head all night. Yeah, I should probably mention this to Dan. You're finally awake, about time. I slept in pretty late. It's bright outside. Did you already forget the sky has been bright since we arrived at the holy city? Did you sleep well? Well, you see, there was this voice in my dream. A voice? That voice of a Stellaron again? Or it sounded like an animal, but somehow I could understand it? It's pretty cute, unlike the Stellaron. It wasn't a nightmare, but be careful, this might be a means of luring you in. Keep a note of whatever you can remember. The strange dream might be connected to the rules of this world. While you were asleep, I did some thinking. I believe the most pressing concern is still how the people of Amphoreus view what's beyond the sky. Unfortunately, contacting the Express might not be feasible for a while. Will we incur the wrath of the gods? If we, try to flee? Yeah, in the worst case, the entrance to Amphoreus is a one-way door letting people in, but not out. Oh, there's a new message. Did you both get a good rest? Oh, it's you. Fully recharged. Nice, you're all fired up. Room conditions are great and it's comfortable to rest here. Something you want to discuss with us? He's got news. Okay. Great. Nikador. I was expecting to start an expedition off only after a night's of rest. That's it, the questions aside from now. The Chrysosers are getting ready to mobilize. Chrysos airs my foot.
Hey, great to see you here.
Trusting our fates to two strangers? Is this madness or folly?
Maybe both. You should really make more friends, Mighty.
Heroes, your attention, please. Trian has returned with news. For the first time in many years, we have dispersed the fog around Castrum Kremnos and verified its location. The awaited moment has finally arrived.
This feels so much like a FF14 vibe that it's like, boom, duty commence.
Is now clear. Vanquish Nikador, the Violent Lance of Fury, and bring the core flame of strife back to Akuma.
Dungeon
to
unlocked.
fuel the prophesized miracle. This is an arduous mission, and I must heed the voices of all to determine the best candidates for this campaign.
We need Robin.
Should you
And
harbor
Sunday.
any thoughts, this is the moment to bring them forth.
Can we reach out to the Express?
I, Finan, of Aedes Elysiae, wish to join the crusade against Nikador. Furthermore, I recommend the two warriors from foreign lands. They have fought alongside me against Nikador's double, and I have full faith in their bravery.
Guess I had no choice but to give it our all. So not used to it. This is the destiny of a trailblazer.
I, Mighty from Castrum Kremnos, volunteer to join.
Wait, he's from
Nikador
there, right?
has become corrupted.
Oh,
over the
okay,
years.
that explains it.
His pride waning, but his might endures. Victory only lies in assembling a full-fledged army.
I'm willing to join
It's
as
us.
well, to help guide departing souls and ease everyone's burdens.
I concur with your opinion. Though his divinity has faded, Nikador remains a formidable adversary. Yet, I cannot jeopardize all of your lives in one single battle.
They're gonna be telling people,
The
okay.
Hand of Shadow remains missing. The Eye of Twilight is still coveting our land, and Circes and Orynyx present significant threats, despite their lack of overt hostility toward humanity. Even with two demigods protecting the Holy City, the risk is too great. Hence, Castrus, you must remain here. Your place is not on the front lines, and the battlefield is best left to the warriors.
I understand.
Yeah.
As for the two foreign warriors, select one to accompany you, Finan. Placing both esteemed guests on the front line would not be proper.
He excels in wielding a range of weapons, and his flaming lances quelled the enemy's advances multiple times. Mighty and I are both better at offense, so from a tactical standpoint, would you be willing to fight alongside us?
I might not be tanking it. We could try letting Dan Heng tank. Wait, what are you talking about? Now's not the time for jokes.
If you have no objections. Aglaya, the three of us will take on the mission to hunt down the Titan.
Midamos, Castrum Kremnos was your home. Your people were once Nikador's followers. Yet, you've chosen to turn to Akima and dedicate yourself to the prophecy. Do you swear, upon Kefali's body, to make this mission of the Chrysos heirs your foremost duty?
When Nikador succumbed to madness, they stopped being a god to my people.
Oh.
I will use my wrath as a human to strip that god of their authority. As for the core flame, and that soon-to-be vacant divine throne, if that is the objects you desire, you can have it. I have no interest in becoming a replacement god.
How generous! I'm not the type to accept charity, so I'll definitely be the one who deals the final blow through Nikador's heart.
The party that will embark on the expedition to Castrum Kremnos is decided. Finan from Ides Elysiae.
Wait, why is
Maddie
Dan
from
not coming
Castrum
with us?
Kremnos, and the distinguished guest from the Outlands. I, Aglaya from Akima, Chrysos heir and the demigod who bears Nestia's divine authority, hereby bless your journey ahead. Trian will open the gate that will lead you to Castrum Kremnos. May the golden thread guide you on your journey and bring you safely home.
Blow, wind, blow! All the way to Castrum Kremnos!
Okay, calm down.
Woohoo! Snowy, D, let's fly together! All the way across!
We don't have wings on our backs, Trian. Can you open a gate for us?
Oh, a gate! Oh, boring. Alright, let's open a gate! Century gate! Woo!
I should act like a child. Oh, it's not an actual gate?
Were you expecting actual city gates?
Yeah.
It's true, Trian is very playful, but she's the best gatekeeper at Amphoreus. Her century gate never fails.
There's a chance of failure?
Instead of worrying about gates, why don't you take the time to think about how the three of us are supposed to fend off an entire army?
We're good.
That's not like you at
It's
all,
alright.
Mighty. Don't tell me you're scared.
Alright, Century Gate is opening soon. Right now!
Okay.
Snowy, D, and newbie Little Gray.
Little gray. Little gwee, little gray.
Slay, slay!
He's like, I like you. Take this with you. Oh, the camera, thank you. Record this as you see on your adventure for March. Wait for my triumphant return. I'll capture all the decisive moments. Keep yourself safe and work within your capabilities.
Stand still and listen up. We, Treeby, Trien, and Trinin from Yanisopolis, messengers of the Chrysos heirs and the demigods who bear Yanis's divine authority, give unto you our blessings. May fate show you benevolence and seal away all paths that lead to dead ends.
Reasonable.
And throw open all gates that lead to victory.
Also reasonable.
It's quieter than I expected.
It's corrupted, but still familiar. This is Castrum Kremnos.
Times really have changed. Even Nikador's own lands are on the verge of collapse. I haven't seen any sign of Titankin.
If even half of Castrum Kremnos' old might remains, it would mean that Aglaya sent us to our deaths. This is the outer city corridor. It used to be heavily guarded by soldiers. Even with the two of us working together, we wouldn't have made it past 30 steps.
What if you added me to the count?
Think whatever you want.
Yeah, Kremnos used to be the place every warrior longed for. Kind of a shame you didn't live in that era full of strong warriors, eh, Mighty? If all the heroes of the past hadn't fallen one after another, I wouldn't be the only worthy opponent you have left.
Are you scared? It's still not too late to run.
No, I'm just thinking about the warriors who also braved this very corridor in the past. They all ventured towards the city of the Lance of Fury, all just to set their names in gold. The fortress may be in ruins now, but what we're about to do is no different from what they were striving for back then. Let's go. We'll take back the core flame of strife, or die in Kremnos.
No,
those are the only two paths to glory we can choose.
Okay, the second path is not optional.
How does it feel to be home again after so long?
Not here. I lived in the inner city.
Oh, as befitting of the crown prince of Kremnos.
Oh, well.
Look, in the sky. That's
the blade of fury.
Wow.
Even if the world lay shattered, it would still hang high above everyone's head.
Where's the camera option? I don't want, there we go. Ah, that looks wicked cool. Nice. This is so cool looking. Okay. I wonder if I can catch another like thunderbolt. Yeah, like that. That's like right next to the sword. Ah, that's so cool looking. So cool looking. Reckless blade that won every battle its wielders bestowed its name upon many heroes. But the blade now hangs at the head of the mortals, tortures their souls with your insanity. Fall, let the somber and wrong spirits return to the land once again.
It's magnificent.
You haven't seen it at its most magnificent. That's the giant sword Nikidor used to destroy Aquila's heavenly kingdom long ago, followed by one city-state after another.
Wow.
It's not just a weapon. It's the faith of the Kremnoan people. Souls who died heroically on the battlefield will further temper the blade in Nikidor's hand, becoming a part of the God King's power. Such is the Titan's conquest. Nikidor, the Titankin, and the people who have faith and strife sweep away all their enemies. Even in death, they embrace eternal glory.
I think you're exaggerating a little. I can think of at least 3 losses suffered by Castrum Kremnos in the Chrysos War just off the top of my head.
There's no shame in losing to those who conspire and plot in secret. Those weak and despicable individuals are the ones who should be ashamed.
Wow, okay, well.
True. Better to die in battle than return even in glory. The Kremnoan people have always been straightforward. They spend their whole lives running to the battlefield. No wonder Zagreus loves teasing you. But that's all in the past. Guess what I'm thinking, Mighty?
Probably nothing good. Keep it simple.
This isn't just an expedition. It's also a battle to determine a victor. Since we're already here, why don't we have a match and fight to our heart's content? Just you and me. Let's recreate the original Kremnos festival. Show me what the grandest fighting competition in Castrum Kremnos was like. Let's gild this expedition with another layer of glory, and compete to see who can kill the most crazed Titankin. How about it?
What's the prize?
The privilege of delivering the final blow to Nikador.
Interesting. I accept your challenge.
Hey, what about me?
I know, Mighty. He prefers to fight alone. There are two paths ahead. You and I will take the same one. We won't compete on who's fastest, but on the number of trophies. So we'll each be responsible for our own tally. Don't worry. I won't add his kills to my own count.
Doesn't matter to me, even if you do.
Wow,
You don't
so
know
should
the
I
lay
not
of the
kill him?
land, so I'll give you a 10-step head start.
He already thinks he's won. But I won't decline the offer either. Let's get going.
From a point perspective, this seems probably the best. I'm gonna go with this one. Oh, okay. Well, fine then. Be that way.
Two down. Not a bad start.
But I counted 4.
We fought them together, so naturally I can only take half the credit. That's what I call fair play.
Why go on separate paths? Isn't it more dangerous to split up?
Don't worry, Mighty is strong, and so am I. Did you see the look in his eyes? He's racked by homesickness, and doesn't want to show it to anyone else. Nothing is more important to Mighty than his people and glory. The city may be in ruins, but Kremnos is still the only place where he can be free. Now that we've sent him away, he can go have a good cry wherever he wants.
Hey, you two are really close. The way you cared, I'm literally in tears.
We've been both friends and foes since the day we met. Working with him always brings out my competitive side.
Why are you just standing there? Giving up already?
Now what do you know? We're talking strategy here. Let's go. The competition might not be the real goal, but I still really hate losing.
A day of peaceful...
Let's wait.
Upgrade configured.
Whoa. That's impressive. Following an iron chain onto the path leading to the giant sword on the other side? This is more like it! Huh? When did you get over there?
I told you before you don't know the lay of the land in this city. That's why you won't beat me. And just so you know, I'm at 6.
Wow! Seems like luck is on your side. Our path was a little lax on security. Not to worry though. I'll catch up once we cross this iron chain bridge.
Assuming you can get across. Do you see the lightning bolt striking the chain?
It doesn't look like ordinary lightning, which means mindlessly running across would spell certain death.
Nah, that's alright, let's do
There
it.
happens to be a prophecy tablet here, though. Let's go take a look. Maybe it'll help us.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh my gosh, the shaking, is it meant to mess up my screen?
Want a prize?
Great. Should be smooth sailing from here. How's it going? Oh, you look stumped. I'll be going on ahead, though.
Mere lightning won't stop a warrior of Castrum Kremnos.
He's totally gonna run right through it.
Whoa! You're nimbler than I thought.
Worry about yourself. There's an endless abyss below us.
Oh!
You actually have 9 lives, and on top of that, you're lucky. I'm almost jealous. That was a close one. Thankfully, we both have a remarkable sense of balance.
There's so many like cool little moments in this game. Although I think I prefer to take myself after all.
Please stay tuned. So, this is a lounge. It feels out of place. Maybe this is where all the warriors in the past took their breaks during competitions. Just regular old bits and pieces. Nothing that stands out. There's a thick layer of dust. Guess no one's been here for a long time. They must have been left behind by Mighty's people when they departed.
Who are these people exactly?
You've likely seen them in Akuma, but it's hard to tell just by appearance. They look the same as anyone else, they just have traditions that are slightly different from ours. This is a proverb slate. It doesn't look like the rest of the things that were left behind. It looks kind of new, in fact. Who would have left this here? I can't read the runes either. Must be written in an ancient language of Castrum Kremnos.
Let me have a look.
There you go.
I've overestimated myself.
Don't worry. We have an expert next door. We can show it to Mighty when we group back up. Though that does remind me. I've been wondering how you can understand the language and writing we use in Amphoreus when you're from beyond the sky.
Maybe Amphoreus isn't that isolated at all?
Did Amphoreus have more dealings with worlds beyond the sky than we thought? But nothing like this was ever recorded in our historical materials.
What historical material your
Maybe
place
your arrival
sort of
will overturn many things we thought we knew.
sort of got trashed. I guess there's nowhere
This
else.
is the center, all right. It's a sizable formation.
Now there's a chance to take the lead.
My thoughts exactly. You have the heart of a fighter, my friend. If the records are correct, directly beneath the Blade of Fury lies the world-renowned Kremnos Arena. The path before us leads either to glory or to death.
We already said the second option
course,
wasn't.
Glory is ours, and death is theirs.
Okay, he gets it. Finally, he gets it.
Approaching now are the duo of gladiators whose names strike terror in all who hear them. The one, the only Dark Swordmaster, Kainan!
Mortal form.
And the Galactic Baseballer.
On your path.
He's so funny.
Good times.
So don't
Time to
forget
say
me.
bye.
I do damage.
The mood is set.
Let the show begin! Let's improvise. Ooh, what a savage hit! The baseballers show no mercy to their enemies! Can you hear that? The crowd's roaring in approval!
Stay in step. Dreams do come true. The mood is set.
Let the show begin!
Eternal step.
Dead return!
Nothing major.
Still the same.
Let's settle this.
I'll overcome the serenity is before me.
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom. Thanks. You're too good to me.
Marvelous teamwork! These two gladiators!
These illusions of yours are seriously getting on my nerves.
Must also contend with the noise from outside the arena. How unfortunate!
Return!
You chose the wrong enemy.
I heard the call. I want to check out farewell.
Say bye to breathing.
Let's improvise.
The mood is set.
Let the show begin!
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Receive divinity. I'll see you off. Bloom.
I can't thank you enough.
Repay. Eternal step.
Dead return!
Serenity is before me.
May as well kill 'em all.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Stand still.
Check out farewell.
This more.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom. Relax.
The mood is set.
Let the show begin!
I underestimated you. I'll see you off. Eternal step.
Dead return!
I'll overcome the thorns. The trial is fitting.
Stay in step.
Let's improvise.
Receive divinity.
Great teamwork.
I've heard the call.
Stand still.
Bloom. Repay. Eternal step.
Dead
The
return!
Locha is like the best investment I ever made in this entire game.
Dreams do come true.
Legit. Wild.
The mood is set.
Let the show begin!
Say bye. Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
Seek and you shall receive. Serenity is before me.
This.
Watch over you and guide you on your path. Let's improvise. exceptional strength and perfect teamwork.
So funny.
These two gladiators have bested every opponent.
The glory they've been striving for has not come as anticipated.
Of course he wins, right?
How disappointing. No sign of the Titan at all. Is Nikador hiding somewhere?
They're most likely in the soul forging zone. The path is right behind you.
Thanks! What about you?
I'll take the other path. It's crawling with parasites.
You've definitely had the upper hand in this competition.
Shall we go? Well, it's not every day you see a view like this. Go ahead and capture it with the photo stone.
Yes, with the photo stone. He's likely not interested in such scenery. I'll take a photo of it then.
So, that friend of yours, her name is March.
The 7th. Yeah, these are correct. He's like the 7th.
March 7th. You think our names sound strange?
She's not straight. Well,
You guys mentioned her in the Vortex of Genesis earlier. You must really value your friendship with her to go through all this effort to document the journey for her.
well, she's supposed to be here, but she's not feeling well.
That's unfortunate. Honestly, seeing how you both look out for your friend has furthered my trust in you. A person's true character often comes to light in their friendships. Most of what my teacher taught me has slipped away, but this sentence is still vivid in my memory. Especially in these tumultuous times, friends who you can trust completely are a rare and precious find. Let's keep going. We can't let Mighty Mouse get too full of himself. The prophecy tablet might be able to unlock that closed gate.
I thought he said Mighty Mouse.
Looks like they're creating Titankin. Maybe this is what soul forging means. Crafting a body from rough stones, and then infusing it with a god's golden blood to bring it to life. No wonder Castrum Kremnos keeps winning battle after battle. With this method, they can create as many soldiers as they want.
How did you beat us here again? But there are still plenty of enemies around. What's wrong? Already tired?
I gave you two this final chance on purpose. If you're not interested, fine.
Well, how generous of you. This is the stockpiling zone. We must be getting close to Nikador.
That's right. But by the time you arrive, he might already have fallen by my hand.
Then we must act quickly. We can't let you die right before our eyes, can we? Meeting
Damn.
up with Mighty soon. Want to clean up this area and increase our trophy count?
Victory or defeat, it all comes down to this. The path is cut off, but how did he get through? Oh, did he set up this roadblock on purpose?
Oh my gosh. It's all in your head. Yeah.
He might look honest, but he's a lot shrewder than he seems.
Is he?
Enough joking. Let's look around. This might come in handy. A stone table for the Hand of Zagreus. Let's use it to fill the crack in the path.
And a Zagreus.
Simply put, Zagreus is the titan of trickery. Thievery, deception, and betrayal. These unsavory acts are all tied to them. That titan has fallen. But they left bewitching hands scattered all over the world. Now people use these giant hands to move things around. And, well, to steal things, too.
Oh, okay.
I don't normally approve of this, but given the circumstances, let's use it this one time.
You took your sweet time.
There's a lot to mop up.
Apologies, but someone forgot to clear out the obstacles along the way.
Enough chatter. Show me your tally.
No, I killed everything.
Looks like we
Yeah, let's go.
Well, I'm a man of
Yeah,
my word.
woo.
You can deliver the final blow.
Wait. On second thought, the stakes seem a bit too high. Deciding who gets the glory with just one competition might be disrespectful to the gods. Let's change the stakes. You can just share half your spoils with us. As for Nikador, we can take him down together.
The real question is if we can pull it off. Well, here's your spoils.
They're right up ahead then?
There's just a faint scent, but I'm certain they're here. We're about to cross paths with Strife.
Oh boy, good old Cloud Strife. I mean, however this turns out.
Wow! Look at this big guy! Could this be Varix Leo?
Show some respect. This is Chrysius Leo, not some rumor-spouting gossip monk. Chrysius Leo was the top advisor in Castrum Kremnos, whose wise counsel helped my tribe win many battles and thwart numerous schemes. Sadly, he has lost his voice now. If only the Chrysos heirs could benefit from his wisdom.
He'll speak to me.
Mighty Moss. Crown Prince?
He speaks.
Leo, after all these years, you're still awake.
Mighty Moss. I could never forget your voice. I've been waiting for this moment all along.
Please, teacher, share your wise counsel with me.
Crown Prince Castrum Kremnos has lost everything. Its people, traditions, most importantly, its glory.
To survive, our people have migrated, and our traditions have faded with time. But glory, even though it has vanished into the mist and its walls have crumbled, Castrum Kremnos has never forsaken the glory of its warriors. Why say otherwise?
Our god has completely lost their sanity. No longer a revered symbol of war. They have fallen and are now plotting an evil scheme. I urge you, Mighty Moss, to put an end to their endless suffering. Allow them to die as a warrior. They must go with honor.
Teacher, answer me. As your crown prince, I command you.
Mighty, let him rest. He must be exhausted.
Perhaps those were just the delirious words of a dying lion.
Wow.
I shouldn't overthink it. Let's keep going.
Hold on. This is the slate that I mentioned earlier. We couldn't decipher it. Maybe it's connected to the scheme the old lion mentioned.
Hand it to me.
The Black Tide may be an indescribable enemy, but if exploited carefully, it can also become a sharp weapon pointed at our arch enemy. Infiltrators can be instructed to transport a load of tainted Titankin covered in special earth that they may be smuggled in Droma's caravan goods into Akama. Upon entering the uncover of the Curtainfall Hour, the personnel will stash the kin in various sections of the city. After a few days, the earth will weather and peel, suffocating the streets of Akama with Titankin's tainted air. When this moment arrives, the Akamans will be frantically searching for the source of pollution, and we will just have to wait for the chaos to unfurl to take a final step of victory. Gather the heroic souls within the city, let the divine blade Wrath appoint Akama, and run Strife's blade through the entire city, after which our forces will overwhelm them like an ocean, a wave crashing into them. The long-awaited victory will finally fall into our grasp.
No. Nikador would never.
That explains the surprise attack on Akama. I didn't think that the Mad Titan could have orchestrated it.
Akama is on the brink of destruction. Someone needs to go back and rescue them.
No. We need to press on and finish our mission.
Are you blinded by glory? As I said before, victory only lies in assembling a full-fledged army.
We're just one step away from Nikador. Defeat the source of the evil and the threat will vanish on its own. Just like that decisive strike, there is no turning back for us. Nikador could drive Akama to the brink of ruin. But we can do the same to them. Besides, I have faith in Aglaya and Tribi. With 2 demigods and our allies watching over Akama, they should be more than capable of protecting the Holy City.
Dan Heng is there too.
All right. I'll trust your judgment this time. Let's hope we don't end up in an abyss of regrets. Nikador, has your divine body truly been hollowed out by the hands of madness? Have you completely forsaken your dignity as a warrior?
It's getting even hotter. Is this place still in use?
After we pass through here, we'll reach the soul forging zone.
The heat is unbearable. And all these thoughts are echoing in my head. On second thought, this could very well be where we meet our end. Right?
Be careful. Your thoughts are being corrupted by strife.
You're right. It was my decision to keep pushing forward. And with him here, we're sure to complete our mission and return safely. Just like the path ahead. Even though it's completely dilapidated, it will still lead us to our final destination.
All hail Nikador, my master and guide.
Yeah, no.
Immortal soul of war, ever by my side.
Titankin, let me ask you this. Is Castrum Kremnos planning to destroy Akama?
Yeah, this may be above its pay grade.
There aren't any other options.
All hail Nikador, my master and guide, immortal soul of war, ever by my side.
It is indeed rational, but just barely.
Immortal soul of war. Let's keep going. There might be other Titankin nearby we can talk to.
Aren't you going to take care of it?
If you see it as a threat, go ahead. I have no reason to do it.
Sculpt an indestructible body with steel that never rusts. The all-powerful Nikador, ruler of all lands. The all-divine Nikador, bringer of 1,000 fears.
An indestructible body. The Nikador that attacked Akama was only a double. Considering what the Titankin said, could there be more of them in Castrum Kremnos?
By the end of the war, Nikador had succumbed to madness, and their divine power dwindled. Now the Titan's remaining strength is less than a tenth of what it once was. Creating doubles for themselves might have stabilized their power, but instead of a glorious death, they chose to drag out their miserable existence. How tragic.
They seem to have forfeited all their dignity as a warrior. Leading your people away from here was the right choice, Mighty.
There's no need to glorify my choice, Deliverer. It was just a self-imposed exile that cost me my pride. Not something worth celebrating in a song. What if the Titankins' words are true? Going up against Nikador is destined to be a bitter fight.
Speaking of indestructible bodies, you're quite the expert in that area yourself.
You talk too much.
Did I ever tell you the Chrysos heirs are all endowed with unique powers? Legend has it that Mighty, the invincible Crown Prince of Kremnos, has a talent for defying death.
Martyrs, consecrate your souls of war for the lance of fury. You shall become Nikador's blade to pierce through the enemy's heart and core. You shall be the timber to nourish the core flame, to reduce the decayed world to ashes.
Reduce the decayed world to ashes with nefarious schemes.
They've been twisted by madness, just like Castrum Kremnos. They remember how to kill, but they've forgotten why.
I've always believed that killing with blades isn't any nobler than killing with subterfuge. Aside from one's mission and survival, no other reason can justify violence.
That's where we differ. For my tribe, glory and conquest are also valid reasons.
But deep down, you don't really agree with that, do you?
Martyrs.
Was it facing us the whole time?
Isn't it kind of cute how slowly it speaks?
Ready your arms.
For the lance of fury, consecrate your souls of war.
Yeah, it took him a while. We got that though. Good job, buddy.
Repay.
Only a scratch.
Don't get complacent. Bloom.
Thanks.
Wanted to doubt farewell.
Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
The mood is set. Let the
I forgot I had Zila because we were sneaking around, and now I gotta fight this battle with Zila.
Dead return.
It's okay, Z, you got this. We're gonna totally die, aren't we?
Receive divinity.
I can't thank you
What a
enough.
headache.
This mortal will watch over you and guide you on your path.
I'll see you off.
I'll overcome the thorns. Serenity is before me.
Don't mess with me.
Eternal step. Dead return.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You chose the wrong bloom.
Thanks.
Repay.
I've heard the call. Let's improvise.
Only a scratch.
Receive divinity.
This mortal will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Eternal step. Dead return.
I'll see you. I'll overcome the torment and doubt farewell.
What a headache. Yeah! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I underestimated you.
Take your dreams do come true. The mood is set. Let the show begin!
I underestimated you.
Yeesh.
Don't mess with.
Serenity is before me.
What a headache.
This mortal form will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Eternal step. Dead return!
Yeah! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Good job, Zilla. Your realistics represent.
I've given up on figuring out the logic of these minions. They're just pure chaos.
No matter. You and I will soon bring this madness to a close. Are you ready, Deliverer?
Always. Bearing the core flame of strife has been my deep-seated desire. That oppressive feeling from earlier. It's back.
Woo! Finally here. I'm excited.
But that bluster is no longer pure. It's mingled with scent, blood, the cries of lost souls. The fate I've been hoping for lies behind this door.
Remember, you insisted that we come here. Now, show us that cursed resolve.
But how can I pretend that this is just an ordinary battle? My mission and purpose all depend on this. Can you forget the suffering of your people and your corroded homeland?
Never. But I've learned a method you probably wouldn't understand. All that anger and regret I feel right now, I've learned to control them and hone them into a razor-sharp weapon for my use. It has a simple name: intent to kill.
You really are a beast.
Yeah, right?
But right now, perhaps it's best for us to submit to the beasts inside.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Corrupted God! Face me and meet your doom! I am a son of Kremnos, and a Chrysos heir of the prophecy. And I now offer you the fairest deal. I trade 1,000 scars and 100 lives of mine for your glorious death!
Seems legit and fair.
Mighty, I may not be able to fight like you, but I will do battle in my own way and bring down this god!
Oh gosh, these look so sick.
I'm fine.
Oh.
Don't get complacent.
These ice! Ice, lightning, quantum. Ice, lightning, and quantum. Ice, lightning, ice, ice, quantum. Okay.
Mighty, I may not be able to
Such
fight
a
like
cool
you,
song.
but I will do battle in my own way and bring down this god!
Ooh.
A strong adversary. Help me blade and flight.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters.
Say bye to breathing. Stand still.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
May as well kill them all.
Is that all?
Relax.
How many can you block? Strike with heart.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Caught in the net.
Ooh. That's not good.
Don't mess with me. Time for blade and flight. Practice is over. Swords descend.
This ends here.
Stand still.
Stop hiding behind those pathetic doubles! We'll crush you!
Who's next?
May as well. Didn't hurt.
Strike with heart. Who's next?
Relax.
Hope you're prepared.
How many can you block? Blade and flight. What a headache.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
This ends here. In the name of Landau, years of cold, hardens the will. We shall never fall!
Ooh.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
Finally ready to reveal your true self, Titan. Wrath of humanity, corrupted God.
Stand still.
Ooh, Kaka's running low.
Strike with heart. Don't. Who's next?
This ends here.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
What a headache.
Relax.
Blade and flight.
In the name of Landau, years of cold, hardens the will. We shall never fall!
Practice is over. Swords descend.
Hopefully you break. Okay, good. He broke. I'm gonna build up meter as much as I can because I need a second shield pre-prepped. Otherwise, I don't think I'll survive this next segment.
Shatter the armor of strife! Strip away the core blade!
Oh!
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
We are running precariously low.
Don't mess with me.
We're gonna be freeze. We need that for freeze.
Ends here. In the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
What a headache. Strike with heart. Practices of swords descent.
This is so dangerous.
Relax.
So you are?
That breathing sensation.
Time for some sword play. Strike with heart. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Come on, kill him.
Illusions of the past.
This should kill him, I hope. Ah, no! Wow. Oh, everybody's dead. Oh, he died from the he died from the dots. Awesome. Oh, wait. No. What? Wow.
How amusing.
Oh. The sword.
The souls of war are amassing in the skies above Kremnos, surging toward the blade of fury.
Wow.
They have no intention of winning the fight. Instead, they're using death after death to temper their blade. Even with 100 deaths, they've resolved to pierce through Kefali's body.
All their honor is gone. How did the god of our tribe fall so low? Deliverer, here is your moment. I'll hold him off here and keep him from wielding the Blade of Fury. You need to head back and notify the two demigods.
Are you out of your mind, facing the Titan alone? I'm staying too. Friend, please.
Get lost. Do you have to make me say this? I must stay here. Not for Akuma's safety, but to settle the score with my god. Even if immortality is a curse, it shouldn't be used so despicably. Go, Deliverer. Your battlefield lies elsewhere.
Stay strong. Try not to get killed too many times.
Finally, some peace. You and I, two warriors rejected by death. Is there any contest more fair than this? Come forth, the king who has never claimed his throne, against the god who has fallen from grace. How
totally wild.
perfectly matched we are! Let's battle till the world's final breath.
The rebel sees mighty Nikidora Castrum and locks him in. Can't get out now.
Tired and dizzy. Will they be okay?
He'll be fine. Midamos is the fiercest warrior I know.
What's this indestructible body about?
Something Mighty was born with. A blessing and a curse. The true mark of a Chrysosaur.
Hmm.
Go get some rest, Trian. We might need your help again before you know it.
Okay. Don't worry about me. Take care of yourselves, too.
Let's go. It's a race against time. We have to find Aglaya right away.
Wow.